Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Dishonored, Blind. Let's go on to the next mission.
Off to Kaldwin's bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later.
Yes, I'm ready to go find Sokolov, the royal physician.
Just climb aboard when you're ready.
You've been asked to abduct Anton Sokolov, the royal physician and the head of the Academy of Natural Philosophy. Your new allies want to obtain from Sokolov the name of the Lord Regent's mistress, a mysterious ally and one of his powerful noble supporters. Sokolov lives in a large apartment somewhere atop Kaldwin's bridge.
What do you think, Corvo? Kaldwin's bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up. Now, about bringing Sokolov back alive. He's smart. Maybe even smarter than Piero. Got the whole of Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know? Here we are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo. Assuming, of course, you've taken care of those floodlights. Turn off those floodlights, then grab Mr. Sokolov and whatever else you need. At the arches under Sokolov's apartments, Corvo. That's where I'll be.
Okay, so apparently I lived with the Empress, which, you know, it could be explained as it being because I was her bodyguard, and obviously the best way to bodyguard someone is to never be too far away from them. But it's very strongly implied that I've been sleeping with her, and that Emily is actually my daughter. Like, she literally said, if you won't marry mother, maybe you'll marry me. Which is something, you know, kids, when they don't exactly understand the idea of marriage, but they like the aesthetics of it. I imagine that's something that your kid could say to you, you know. Why don't you marry me, Dad? I want to have a pretty dress and all that, you know. All the aesthetics shebang, without really understanding what the whole marriage is supposed to be about and why is it a very bad idea for your father to marry you. Yeah. You know, if this actually turns out to be like if it's going to be styled as a major sort of twist that Emily is actually my daughter, I will be a little bit like underwhelmed by it.
Curfew means ain't nobody allowed to be just wandering about, except us guards.
Yeah, I know. But if we do see someone, then what? Do we say something? Remind them about curfew?
No, you don't remind them. You chase them down, and you give them a severely deadly beating is what?
Okay, yeah, I got it. Ain't no point yelling at me. Severely deadly beating.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Kaldwin's bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens, no pedestrian movement is allowed along Kaldwin's bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
I smell bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone locks, and I building a structure. Many seek the bridge for solace. Ruined men, abandoned women, and plague victims have all leapt from here. The crushed minerals, the farm animals, the vials of liquid mysteries. All these and more are necessary for his experiments. The air is heavy and stale. Some acrid powders still linger in it. Sokolov sees the captain at the helm, and the tusked Leviathan. What do you see in stars? They are burning whales. I smell bones in the pylons, blood beneath the stone locks, and I building a structure.
Okay, there's one of them here, which should be easy enough. I wonder how quietly can I land. Okay, I've missed my chance. Yeah, this has been a mistake.
Stupid rats.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Kaldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed
Okay,
along
that
Kaldwin's
was
Bridge during this period. Curfew
was very
will end
close.
tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Okay, this is the power box for the alarm, which I will reprogram it just in case.
Dragged off by the overseers for some black magic nonsense? Shut up. Huh?
How did he notice me?
Help! Get around him! Take out his legs!
Yeah, this is not great, but I'll take this. Let's disable the alarm.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Kaldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Kaldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Where is the actual passage forward? This door is barred. Okay, there's a power source for something here, which should probably be wise to look into.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Kaldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted.
Galvani resin,
Attention
boot
all
stealth
citizens.
1.
No
Okay,
pedestrian
pretty good. That's
movement
some kind of
is
an
allowed
upgrade
along
for
Kaldwin's
sneaking.
Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Okay, so there's a power source. That's a power source for, I guess, the wagon, maybe? It's something to look out for. Yeah, I think it gets me to the other side of the bridge, maybe? That's something to keep in mind. Okay, yeah, so that's what it did. But before I go to the other side, I do want to explore the part with the guards. Right here.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Kaldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all.
Okay, that's the other side of the door from before, which is good to know.
Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Stupid goddamn Dublin son of Nobody's making rounds over here? Dice.
And it's not an optimal positioning. I think I'm screwed.
Huh? Can't stay hidden forever. What happened? Whacked in the head? I'll find. Got you now.
Yeah, that's... I kind of botched this mission already.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Kaldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Kaldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
Okay, where's the door to the...
If he comes back, I'll earn another promotion.
There's some bodies down here.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Kaldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens, no pedestrian movement is allowed along Kaldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
What's that? Okay, it's a bridge. There's a bone charm there and a rune there. Will I have the opportunity to circle back from here?
By order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Kaldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Kaldwin's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
You find ammo in greater amounts. I don't need that because, to be honest, the only ammo I even use is the sleeping darts. Okay, so I'll just circle back to get the room. I saw Slackjaw with your mother. Yeah, I saw him with your father. I read that already in some other place. Blocked from the other side. That's interesting.
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the Regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Kaldwin's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all
Drawbridge Way.
No
Okay, so
pedestrian movement
if
is
this
allowed along Kaldwin's
leads to
Bridge
another map
during this
altogether,
period.
then
Curfew
where
will
does
end
the
tomorrow
electrified
morning at
rail
sunrise.
go? And how does that relate to my main objective? I will go across. The Pratchett Warehouse. For the best Stygian produce, look to the Pratchett brand. What's the point? Was this just another... This is literally pointless. Was this just another way to get to this checkpoint over here? And a very noisy way at that. Okay, that's pretty weird. But I guess the only way I have to go is here, close due to the curfew.
Curse the plague and this blasted curfew. How is anyone supposed to make a living?
Well now, Mr. Pratchett, even a wealthy man like you needs the city watch. Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right, and the weepers, excuse me, the plague victims are worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any good to bait me, officer. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll profit. A smart man can come out ahead, even in the time of plague.
Sure, like that Sokolov. He's doing fine. Always a lot of exotic items coming and going from his place. Keeps this place running, at least for now.
Yes, yes, if by exotic you mean foul-smelling as a witch's bottom. The royal physician will be fine too until he crosses the wrong man.
Carmine War Medal. Young Prince of Tivia. I've read that already in the past. The Isle of Morley. It is said that the history of Morley is as colorful as a quilt made from all of the flags ever flown and all of the clothes ever worn. The land itself hides from the sun under a layer of clouds, and thick grey moss hangs from the trees, but the spirits of the people who live in Morley dances like the firelight. Among the people, the love of good food and drink is legendary, with stews and roasted meat dishes most often used to fight off the cold and the dreariness. The nation has a rich tradition of poets, musicians, and philosophers, even among the poorest folk. Intellectual tomes and bar songs alike were often penned in Morley. A late entry into the Empire, the Morley insurrection is still a sore point for many natives, and independence is a proud character trait among those people.
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in the river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pendicia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
Wait, didn't he say that already? The interesting part? The outsider walks amongst us. Uh, 19th day of the month of seeds. What will I do? She left and took her things back to her family, as if that will help. The plague will get us all. I've been offered work on one of the whaling boats. I'll be leaving this place at last. Later I will find a place on Tivia to the north. The winters are cold there, no rats, no plague. Last of the month, my fortunes have turned. I found something. Shiny, shiny and old. Looks like a whalebone, which is supposed to be lucky. My cousin Emily is coming soon, bringing a bird to roost. Or rather to roast, which is a totally different thing. I'm going to see if one of the shops are still open. Maybe I can buy some apples or some potatoes. I put my whalebone carving on the shelf, but I could not see it from some parts of the room, so I made a little pedestal for it. It looks nice in the candlelight. Sometimes I dream about it. In the dreams, it makes sounds like the wind through a broken window. On some nights, the wind sounds like a voice. I was supposed to go to the dock to ship out, but I remembered too late. It was days ago. Okay, so there's a rune in the safe, but I don't have the combination, I guess. Pratchett's reminder. Remember that the truth is in the painting. The way to the truth starts in crowded streets. Continue until you see an anchored whaling ship. From there, find the slaughterhouse, and the truth will be revealed to you. Okay, so there probably are numbers.
Many seek the bridge for solace. Broken men and women, and plague victims have all left from here.
Start on the crowded streets. Would that mean that the painting is close to the street, or the painting depicts streets? Okay, 4. Then it was anchored whaling ship, and then a slaughterhouse. So it's 4, 3. Four, 3, and then a slaughterhouse. Oh wait, that's not a slaughterhouse. This is a whaling ship. So 4, 7. Maybe one of them is like a red herring. 4, 7, 3. Alternatively, maybe this is not a ship. It doesn't look, the structure of it looks more like a building. So it would be 4, 7, 3 maybe? Indeed.
touch the charger before your ship. The officer brings it by, and the Arc pylon will fry you.
Those things? Give me the willies, sir.
You'll be thankful when Slackjaw's boys come down the street to slit your ricker. It'll be fun to watch them turn to ash. There was a time when we didn't need these things to keep a gang of kids down. I think since the plague hit, none of them expects to live past 20. So why be scared of anything?
You scouted so you don't end up in a cell. What Alec did was the exact opposite of scouting. Dies. Yes. In case we want to go and get ourselves killed. We gonna bust Alec out? Not. Eventually, sure. He's the only one who can tell us about the girls. Let him rot in a cell a while longer. Be more careful next time.
Okay, there's some thugs over here. Card scoreboard. Game 1, bet is 5 coins. Jack and Quilty. I guess they killed each other over the game. This guy has like a sword in his chest.
Hey, you there! Show yourself! City Watch, wake up! We've got some lowlife breaking curfew. Let's show them who owns a bridge. Clear the line! Somebody give me a hand!
This was too easy.
Okay, I wasn't paying that much attention to what it was doing. I thought it was another one of those light walls, because they also burn people.
Hey, you there! Show yourself! City Watch, wake up! We've got some low-life breaking curfew. Bastard up for the hat pick! Watch out!
I don't particularly want them to fight, because people will die. Theoretically, I didn't kill them, but that doesn't make me feel that much better. How do I stop them?
Show yourself! City Watch, wake up! We've got some low-life breaking curfew. Let's show them who owns a bridge.
Okay, this is a little hilarious because the dialogue still played, even though they are both down and the City Watch are not attacking at all, because they don't have anyone to attack. That's a bit funny. Here's the elixir you need to sell on Kaldwin's bridge this week. When you've moved everything, bring the money back to the distillery. I'll give you your cut and the next week's shipment. If you're too dumb and you get caught, throw the elixir in the river so that they can't give it to Sokolov. I don't want him figuring out what we are doing. Then throw yourself in the river too. Okay, there's a power source for some of those things. I don't want to rewire the pylon though, because it's going to kill them.
Can I buy your ration of elixir from today? You always amuse me. Huh? Damn! See something? Here you watch it. How old did you say your sister was?
Okay, I'll make a last quick run through. Where is that guy who just called out?
What happened? Whacked in the head? I'll find you, you hagfish. I'll find you. I know you're somewhere around here.
The time slow is actually pretty significant in terms of how much it slows time. Even at this stage. Okay, there's another pylon right here. Where's the power source for it? Somewhere over there. Okay, it was too close. Which is, all things considered, a valuable lesson. Yeah, the time slow is definitely pretty cool. Oh, come on.
What the book? What? Keep your eyes open. Could be back.
Okay, that was
Oh, I'll find you.
ridiculously bad.
Get it! Take
Do I want to go to the next part of the mission with 0 sleeping darts? Not particularly. Not particularly at all. I didn't... like, I wasn't planning on dropping. At least, not at the time.
You want me to go up and check the whale oil?
What for? The lights are working perfect.
Well, there's nothing to do. And I like climbing the pillars.
Just leave the oil tanks be. Why they always gotta put me with you, I just don't know. Fucking longer do I have to fuck?
I heard you got eaten alive in cards.
Huh.
Better make a pass over here. Huh? Come on, give a guy a break, will you? I'm so thirsty. Oh, there's plenty of water where you're going. Big slime. Now wait a minute, what do you mean? You ain't gonna dump me in the flooded district, are you?
Yeah, that was stupid. He killed himself. Okay. That is my fault. Well, the fact that he killed himself isn't my fault, but generally... how botched the whole approach was, is...
Don't stay hidden for long. I'll find you, you hag fit.
Hey, you with the mask and the hand candy. Listen, I ain't no criminal. I just collect river crust pearls. They chased me down, and I had to hide my catch. You help me, and I'll show you where the pearls are. Split them with you.
Help the scavenger. Yeah, sure. Like, you know, maybe he is a dangerous criminal, but to be honest, if he was a dangerous criminal, they probably would have put him down on the spot. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Just follow me. I'll show you the place. No one saw me drop it. You won't be sorry. We can split him right down the middle. Now I'm out of that cell, I'm feeling myself again.
But there are guards here. What are you insane?
River crust. I don't like them. That spit of theirs stings like fire. Get rid of that thing, or I won't go further.
Why is the crossbow so loud? Crossbow is supposed to be a silent weapon.
They're doing this more and more. Shaking down honest men for extra coin. What's the mask for? Afraid of plague? I never worry. Honest men won't catch it.
It's just a matter of time.
I killed it. What? Ah, okay, there are more of them.
Hey, you. Go and check under the bridge. See if everything is okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure why is the crossbow so loud, and how am I supposed to best kill them if
You'll get someone killed.
the crossbow is so loud?
You were the first to laugh when I tricked Gunderson.
Stupid pranks.
You were the first to laugh when I tricked Gunderson.
That was different.
I guess I can use some grenades maybe. I won't be using them on anything else on account of, you know, them being grenades. Is that all of them? No.
I'm going to find you, whoever you are, and then I'll execute your plans.
They don't seem to be alive anymore. Kill the river cross. Yeah, but I think I did.
What was that?
How come they have coin inside? Maybe they have some valuable... yeah, I guess there's something particularly valuable about like their insides.
Locked, huh? I was afraid of that. Like he would be on one of those guards. It's up to you. You still want them pearls, I mean.
Okay. That's actually kind of good, because I wanted to go back to the watchtower and read the book that's there, because I left it. River Crust Reproduction by Piero Joplin. Curiously, the river crust possesses both male and female anatomical features. One can only imagine what that would mean for human society, were it true among our own species. Would we dispense entirely with the courting and dances? Imagine the increase in efficiency, as well as dedicating ourselves to most important matters in life. Natural philosophy, of course, but also industry and law. And when each member of society needed to be replaced by more vigorous younger members, one could simply engage in auto-impregnation process and produce the desired offspring. Back to the matter at hand, while any given river crust is fully capable of inseminating itself, it must also be noted that reproduction does frequently occur between individual crusts. This happens when river crusts live in colonies, clustered above and below one another, such as when attached to a wooden dockyard piling. In these cases, as one of the mollusks releases its fluids, they run across another in the colony, resulting in the intermixing of the bloodlines. Yeah, I'm not surprised Piero thinks it would be better if humanity could auto-reproduce, because the guy's a creep. He peeps on women taking baths, so I don't suppose he has that great of a chance of passing on his own genes. But this episode has been long enough, so I'm going to save and end it for now. That's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.